Well, the experience of actually viewing you in the flesh is faintly fake-making.
Everybody thinking you're current Hollywood. You got good top down and it feels so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, there she is, Lady Madonna. How are you? Why are you? You're laughing right away.
Well, I'm very entertained by your suit.
Oh, thanks a lot. Bless you.
Thank you.
Right. I first want to start off with a question that I've always wanted to ask you. Yeah, really. And people have advised me not to do so, but anyway. What are the odds, this is the question though, what are the odds of you kissing me today? Now don't answer right away, you know, okay? Because you might fall in love with me the next few minutes. You never know.
Okay. You're so not going to get a part in my husband's movie acting this way.
Damn. Oh, okay. Well, I blew that then. Okay. The lyrics, you can't help but notice that the lyrics are very personal, very private indeed. How come that you've decided to let the audience, you know, to get into that and to let them hear that, because it's very private?
Well, but I mean, since the beginning of my career, maybe not in the very beginning, but since my Like a Prayer album, I have been writing songs that are of a personal nature, and revealing different aspects of my life, hopefully not in an obvious way, but more in a kind of artistic and creative way.
But it's like you're
when
opening
you write,
up.
But what I mean, you have to write about what you know about.
Yeah.
And
but even if you give yourself like this is like so private, you're like an open book right away.
But I'm not just writing about something because I want to reveal something about myself. I want to write it about something so that other people who have had similar experiences could go away with some kind of feeling of being able to heal themselves as well. I take certain situations that could be perceived as painful and turn them into something that's hopeful, that can be educational and enlightening, rather than something that paralyzes you.
Yeah, but of course it's good that people can relate to it, but if it means like you're hurting yourself over and over again, because sometimes
How am I
I think,
hurting myself?
well, it's like, you know, opening a wound that's...
Well, everyone knows that my mother died, for instance, when I was a child, so for me to write about it is not some great, big, huge revelation.
But singing it over and over again, like live on stage, wouldn't that make you feel awkward?
Well, I'm not sure I would be singing it over and over again on stage, but no, I mean, I don't, because I'm talking about something that can be perceived as a tragedy, but ultimately something that you can become stronger from, and you can sort of go on and realize that, you know, being angry about things isn't going to get you anywhere in life.
Yeah.
And that, you know, if you have an emptiness inside of yourself and you feel like you need a certain kind of love, the only way you're going to get it is to give it. And that's the message that I want to get across. Not that I want everybody to, you know, dwell on the aspect of my mother dying. Songs just come to me when I hear music. Something jars something in me, and I have an emotional reaction to it, and I just start writing. I think of the American dream and the American way, and, you know, think about what's going on in the world right now, and I feel that, you know, as screwed up as things might be in America, I'm still very lucky to be an American, because I have the freedom to speak my mind and to express myself. And so that's my American dream now. I'm very well aware, especially from my travels around the world, that we have opportunities as Americans and in America that people don't have in other places. And I'm very grateful for that, but I also think that we as Americans are also, you know, completely obsessed and wrapped up in a lot of the wrong values.
American Life, the first time that I heard the lyrics, I thought, my God, this woman's just had a midlife crisis. Or even that she's been scrutinizing her life and looking back on it and thinking, I've been an ego-driven nutcase.
Oh, you're just quoting other writers.
No, I wanted to say that's your own language. Yeah. That's what you've said yourself. Like,
but
I've been an ego-driven nutcase.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. But how's it changing? I mean, you want to change that? That's the idea?
Well, I am changing.
Yeah.
I am changing and growing every day. And each time I make a record, it is a reflection of where I am at that period of my life.
What I mean is, like, when you've just said from yourself, I'm like an ego-driven nutcase. And
By the way,
you want to pull the plug.
I would like to say that everyone on the planet
is an ego-driven
nutcase. And
True.
all the decisions that all of us make are based on our egos. So
I
I'm not
agree,
setting
but I got the
myself
idea
out.
that I got the idea you want to pull the plug from that.
No, the idea is I'm saying, look, maybe you can see yourself in me.
Yeah.
I'm an ego-driven nutcase. Maybe we can all take something from that, because we're all ego-driven nutcases.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Being an ego-driven nutcase only gets you into trouble. So I like to eliminate some of the problems in my life and some of the chaos in my life and eliminate some of the ego-driven aspects of my life. So that is what a lot of the songs are about. The point of this record is to bring up subjects that aren't terribly popular, talk about, how obsessed we are as a culture with superficial things, with the way things look, with the surface of life, and how we don't pay attention to what really matters in life, which is the way we treat one another, the kind of love and compassion that we show to one another. I mean, people don't, those kind of things aren't really focused on in our society. So what I'm trying to do is bring that up in my record.
Yeah.
I'm trying to inspire people. I'm trying to bring about unity in the world. I'm not just coming out with a record just for the sake of making a record so I can get more rich and more famous. So I would say now more than ever, I think twice before I do anything. I always think, is this a story that needs to be told? Is this going to help the human race? Is this going to inspire people? If it's not going to do those things, I don't want to do it. So there's the difference between now and the way I thought 5 years ago.
Today is the last get unconscious.
How can it hurt you when it looks so good? That's like the illusion that we have, that because something looks beautiful, that it couldn't have a bad effect on you,
And how can I explain how I feel?
I try to keep working with interesting people, creative people, people who are hungry, people who are curious, people who are innovative. People who aren't jaded. I like to explore new territory with people, and I like to find collaborators that think the same way.
Have you ever considered, and it's not that I want you to do so, but have you ever considered quitting? Like, what the hell? Quit? You just leave the American life. Leave everything. Get a backpack, go to Thailand, and forget about it.
No, I've never thought of that.
Not from like the ego-driven perspective of just being lazy, just doing nothing.
No, I'm not a lazy person.
No.
It's not in my molecular structure.
Is that a guilt thing, like
No.
Catholicism and stuff like that?
No.
No, it's not. It could be. You got the ability to every now and then, I think every time actually, to renew yourselves. Does it get harder when you get older? I mean, when people get older, they tend to, not change anything anymore.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to accuse me of that. Not changing anything.
But I mean, does it get harder? Is it a tougher job to do? It's like there are less choices or anything, You've done this, you've done that, been there.
No. I just think life is full of endless possibilities.